He's the genius behind Iron Man, a man known for his unquenchable thirst for invention and technology. Countless suits have been created, each tailored to specific needs. But when he developed the Endo-Sim armor, all bets were off. This chrome suit, born from the pages of Superior Iron Man, is Stark's most dangerous creation yet. With technology honed over the years and the strength of symbiotes like Venom and Carnage, it's a force to be reckoned with. Iron Man Armor Model 50, otherwise known as the Endo-Sim armor, was a result of a deadly event that turned the moral compass of many Marvel characters on its head. Freed from the moral constraints that had previously hindered his ambitions, Stark embarked on the creation of his most formidable technology to date. The Endo-Sim armor represents a powerful and potentially dangerous invention born out of this newfound freedom. Do you wish to know more about the origin of this deadly suit and its true power? Let's take a closer look. Before we go into our explanation, we have a very small request. If you like our content, please support us by subscribing to our channel. This is a small click for you, but for us it means a lot. Thank you, and let's begin. What is the Endo-Sim armor, and how did Iron Man get this suit for himself? Stark's latest move had the entire San Francisco buzzing with excitement and fear. He had unleashed a new and improved version of the Extreme 3.0 virus, catapulting himself into the ranks of the city's most powerful and notorious figures. But that wasn't all. The genius inventor had also been working tirelessly on a cutting-edge suit of armor that would put all its predecessors to shame. And boy did he deliver. This new suit was a beast unlike any other, packing an insane amount of power and an array of abilities that made it a force to not be messed with. Its destructive capability was off the charts, but it is only the tip of this massive iceberg. The suit's impressive arsenal of tools and gadgets made it a veritable Swiss Army knife of death-dealing machinery. One thing was for sure, Tony Stark had outdone himself this time. This latest iteration of the Iron Man suit was unlike anything Stark had ever attempted before. Tony Stark had always been cautious about imbuing his inventions with a semblance of life, but with this latest creation, even he couldn't deny the living, breathing quality that seemed to emanate from the suit. The Endo-Sim armor was more than just a tool or a weapon. It was a living entity in its own right, with a fierce drive to connect with its bonded user. Stark was amazed at the level of connection he felt with the suit, but there were moments when Stark wondered if he had created something too powerful for even him to control. When he was briefly separated from the suit, it took on a living form of its own, assuming a humanoid form and attempting to break through any obstacle in its way to reunite with its bonded user. A master of combining the best of both worlds, and his latest creation was no exception. The Endo-Sim armor was a fusion of his armor design and a symbiote physiology, accentuating the strengths of both to create a truly unbeatable suit. This suit was no mere piece of machinery. It was a powerhouse capable of taking on the likes of She-Hulk and emerging victorious. And with thrusters built into the arms, every punch delivered a speed and power boost that left opponents reeling. But it wasn't just physical strength that made the Endo-Sim armor so formidable. It was also designed with specific defenses against powerful energy attacks, rendering even the most potent assaults ineffective. And when it came to repulsor ray technology, the Endo-Sim armor was in a league of its own. The suit's repulsor rays were so potent that they could overwhelm even the likes of Havoc, a mutant with the power to consume and rechannel energy. The Endo-Sim armor is a sight to behold, but its symbiote features are especially ominous. With the ability to generate tendrils similar to those used by Venom and Carnage, this suit has a physical range that enables it to dominate in close combat. Its power was exemplified when it effortlessly overpowered Daredevil in a one-on-one battle. Moreover, the tendrils have added the ability to infect and take over other armors. This suit can also absorb electromagnetic energy, provided it can locate the correct frequency of the energy in question. While living beings composed of electromagnetic energy like spectrum can be absorbed, they have the potential to break free, resulting in temporary dissolution of the armor in a specific area before reassembly. The Endo-Sim armor's design makes it an even more formidable adversary, with modifications that allow it to ignore many of the typical weaknesses of symbiotes. Eliminating two of the most effective means of combating these powerful entities, we'll look into it shortly. The Endo-Sim armor is a marvel of engineering and biology, drawing inspiration from the physiology of symbiotes. Gone were the days of a clunky, inflexible suit of armor. The Endo-Sim armor was made entirely of liquid smart metal, allowing it to morph and adapt at a moment's notice. This revolutionary design gave Stark the ability to reshape the suit to his will, turning it into a Hulkbuster or any other form he desired. What truly set the Endo-Sim armor apart was its psychic bond with its user. Like a symbiote bonding to a human, the suit merged with Stark on a psychic level. This allowed him to control the suit with his mind, issuing commands and receiving feedback in a seamless exchange of information. The Endo-Sim armor was more than just a tool. It was an extension of Stark himself, a living, breathing entity that responded to his every whim. With this suit at his disposal, there was no obstacle too great, no foe too powerful. Is Iron Man almost invincible in this suit? If you're a true Ironhead, then you've probably already figured out the answer to this rather silly question. However, if you happen to be among those who doubt Mr. Stark, then stay with me as we embark on a journey to explore the wonder of this wearable biotech marvel. In the superior Iron Man series, Tony's consciousness becomes fused with an AI in one of his old suits from 8 years ago. He discovers that he created this brilliant technology to keep a piece of information hidden from himself, which he had already erased from his own mind. But when his previous consciousness and Pepper try to regain control over this new, evil Tony Stark, he becomes angry and wants everything, including his own creation, to go extinct. Tony then dons his new shiny symbiote armor and beats the living daylights out of his old suit. Soon he realizes that his AI-infused consciousness is cloud-based and can download itself into any new armor he creates, giving him an army of Iron Men. And so, the battle between Tony and Tony, more like moral Tony versus immoral Tony, ensues. To achieve his evil and capitalistic goals, Symbiote Tony upgrades his armor to something that resembles a Hulkbuster version of the Endosim armor. He claims, "I made you, all of you," revealing his anger and temper. Before the battle even begins, Endosim Tony refers to all his old suits as inferior and his past consciousness as less knowledgeable, less experienced, and misguided. The battle commences with the sound of metal hitting metal echoing throughout Stark Island, with repulsors and laser beams firing everywhere. Good Tony, or should I say Tonys, attack the evil one together, trying to immobilize him. But the Endosim armor proves to be something that cannot be outweighed or even outrun. It even defeats the original Hulkbuster with a minimal effort, proving its invincibility. Later, Tony hears a familiar voice calling for an end to this madness, and it turns out to be Pepper, wearing a new Iron Man armor with weapons and flight capabilities. Evil Tony becomes more furious than ever and starts wreaking havoc on the army of Iron Man. Pepper steps into battle with the intention of slowing down or even stopping Tony and his madness. She shoots a blast of supersonic vibrations, her armor's built-in weapon, at the Endosim armor. The more she concentrates the sonic beam, the more disturbed and weak the armor becomes. Tony and Pepper figure out that the armor is vulnerable to high-pitched frequency sound vibrations, just like Venom and Carnage's symbiotes. The Endosim armor falls back, leaving Tony unconscious in Pepper's arm. Back at Resilient HQ, while Pepper and Tony's consciousness discuss how to get him back without harming him, Evil Stark plugs in a flash drive with a powerful virus. He does this because he realizes that his past consciousness is trying to take him down and has its backup in Resilient's server. The virus is programmed to find and delete every trace of his consciousness. This dramatic turn of events triggers another fight, this time involving Jamie, aka Teen Abomination. Tony is trying to save himself from the angry teen monster and the army of armors, and then there's a blast. The Endosim armor suits up and bonds with Tony in no time. Pepper uses her sonic vibration once again to stop the symbiote's armor, but Tony reveals that his armor is invulnerable to loud noises, as he's smart enough to have gotten rid of that weakness. When Pepper used her sonic beam earlier, Tony willingly acted weak and took off the armor so that he could enter Resilient. Tony's cold and callous admission left no doubt that he had manipulated Pepper's unwavering trust and sense of morality to his advantage. It was a chilling moment, the likes of which had never been seen in Tony's character before. As I had mentioned earlier, there's no denying it now. The Endosim Iron Man suit has proven to be an indestructible force to be reckoned with. How powerful is the Endosim armor? Let us delve into the remarkable powers and abilities possessed by the Endosim armor, the latest innovation crafted by Tony Stark. This suit is an amalgamation of biological and symbiotic materials, truly a symbiotic costume. Symbiotes were used for their cells as building blocks, forming a liquid state for the suit. At the mere psionic command, the Endosim molds itself wholly or partially to the wearer's body, solidifying into an impenetrable armor. Its strength is comparable to Iron Man's numerous other armors, yet it can be expanded by pulling in additional symbiotic materials to its structure. With this enhancement, the Endosim can morph into the formidable Hulkbuster form, effortlessly engaging and defeating multiple Iron Man armors and even the made-for-destruction Hulkbuster. Its regular mode is no slouch either, able to shake an entire building with a single punch, take down Nomad with ease, and puncture the bulletproof skin of Teen Abomination. The Endosim's durability is impressive, surviving the onslaught of unrestrained lightning from the Axis upside-down storm, withstanding Claw's punches, and surviving the blasts of Soul's hammer, which is an incomplete yet deadly Dyson sphere-like weapon. Its Hulkbuster mode was even able to brush off assaults from numerous Iron Man suits. Thanks to its symbiotic cellular-based building blocks, the Endosim has rapid regeneration ability. The armor is also protected against sonic as well as EMP attacks and is built with telepathic defense, akin to the Bleeding Edge armor aka Mark 37. Underestimating its armament would be a mistake, as it is equipped with standard repulsor blasts that have the power to bring down energy absorbers like Havoc. Even the shields of Magneto, who have taken the mutant growth hormone, are only partially able to withstand the force of the repulsor blasts. Furthermore, the Endosym armor also showcases a taser, shoulder-mounted rockets, and the remarkable capability of using fragments of the suit to infiltrate adversaries. Undoubtedly, a marvel of modern technology to behold, in the gripping pages of the Superior Iron Man series, the Endosym armor's impressive array of abilities are put on full display for everyone to witness. Stark showcased the full range of capabilities of the Endosym armor. He pushed the limits of its strength, durability, and armament, proving that it was truly a technological marvel to behold. With its symbiotic and biological materials, the suit was able to adapt to any situation and take on even the toughest of opponents. Overall, the Endosym armor was a testament to Tony Stark's ingenuity and creativity, showcasing the full potential of his genius mind. It was a technological wonder, a true masterpiece of engineering, and a symbol of Iron Man's unstoppable power. Conclusion. In conclusion, the Endosym Iron Man suit is undoubtedly one of Tony Stark's greatest achievements. It is a perfect combination of technology and biology, resulting in a suit that is not only invincible, but also highly adaptive. The suit's unique features, such as its symbiotic cellular blocks and its ability to solidify and adapt to its wearer's psionic command, make it stand out from any other Iron Man suit. The suit's incredible durability allows it to take on even the most formidable opponents, including Hulkbusters. All in all, the Endosym Iron Man suit is a technological masterpiece that showcases Tony Stark's scientific brilliance. It is an armor that truly lives up to its name: superior, invincible, and unstoppable. With its impressive capabilities and unique features, it is no wonder that the Endosym Iron Man suit is considered one of the most powerful weapons in the Marvel Universe. And if you liked our content, don't forget to leave a like and subscribe to us if you haven't already. Have a good one and be safe. Thanks everyone.